Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode in the tutorial series for Hammer. In this episode we'll be creating a building. So to start, we select this to adjust our height, and then we create a block out here and we press enter to apply. Now make sure that your brushes on no draw. I kind of made that mistake right there, so no draw, and just apply it all here. Then you can just drag this out to as much as you want. Say that's big enough for a building. And you're going to just look for some texture. I'm going to look for concrete and select this one, or maybe even this one, or this one. And next thing we're going to do is create walls. So what you're going to want to do is go into your top view and go create walls by going here, pressing enter, getting your selection tool, and dragging all these walls up. The best way to do this is just move it in, so it's actually in here. Just adjust it, and if you want to use your player for scale, just go into the edit tool, make sure your info player start is selected, and do that. So just scale it with a player. That seems about high enough. I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller. Then we're going to create another wall. We're just going to drag from the top view and make sure it's there, and now we're going to press enter and do the last wall here, or the second last. Now you can just, this might look a bit strange with the fountain there, so we can just select it all by control clicking and just moving it up. We can also move this up if you wish. Now, next thing we're going to do is create this wall. This is going to be where the door is. Then we are going to apply wall textures. So we're just going to look for wall and look for a nice wall texture that you like. So I'll choose this one. And you can adjust using these settings. This one goes up and down, so I'm just going to move this down. That's perfect. Then right click on each face to apply it. Seems good. Just apply it in all faces, apart from the bottom ones, but should stay at no draw. Just make sure you do it for all these. Next thing we're going to do is create a door. So you're going to go onto your anti tool. Make sure you go over here on the objects and type in func func underscore door. Sorry, I accidentally did that wrong. It's prop underscore door underscore rotating. And select that, put it here, and go to your selection tool, double click or press Alt Enter, and you're going to choose your world model, select that, click browse, and look for door. Just type in door, and the one we're looking for is door 01 underscore left. So it's this one right here, door 01 underscore left .mdl. You want to drag this above the land, so make sure it's aligned. And if it's not aligned, you can just turn down the grid size up here, or you can use the bracket keys, the cube brackets. Make sure it's on the ground. There we go. Now this dot represents the center of the block, so we're going to want to have the door in the center. So just on this red cross, you're going to select this, and you're going to drag this red dot onto the one in the wall, and we can just drag it out to the here. Make sure it's overlapping with the door. Next we're going to do is use the clipping tool. So it's right here, this clipping tool. We're going to cut out a hole for this door. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on the front view. Make sure that the grid size is small enough so it fits around the whole door, like that. If you had the grid size up here, No, it needs to be aligned up with the door. If you're just gonna find the door, you can just always select the door and just find it in the map, so we know it's right here. Select the wall, and at the bottom, sorry, it's not aligned. So at the bottom here, bottom left of the door, we're going to drag up to this corner of the door. You don't need to drag all the way. You can just do a little line like that. Both works. Now you'll probably notice that this line's red and this line's white. Anything that's red is going to be removed, and this white it's not going to be removed. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to keep both faces. So we're going to click on the clipping tool again, and that will switch, and then click on it one more time until they're both white. Press enter. See, we'll both click. And next thing we're going to do is select that. Get clipping tool, and it'll be automatically set to the white since it's your last setting. So press enter, and do it to the last face right here. Now all you have to do is select this and press delete. And now we've made a door. You might want to add some details to your door if you wish. So the best way to do that is to just select all these and just add like a 2-unit outline. And then just get your and you can search for metal. I'll use this one. And just right click to apply to them all. There we've got a door outline. Next thing we're going to do is add a window. There's 3 different types of windows. They are unbreakable, then there's another breakable, and there's another breakable. So we're going to be doing an unbreakable, and another tutorial I will be showing you the different types of windows. So to create a window, you're going to have to use the block tool. I'm going to create one right. I'm not going to use precision for this episode, but I'm just going to roughly place it around here. Just make sure it's thick enough. Make sure you line it up if in your own map. And make sure you line it up like that. And then you have to just drag it out. I'm just going to look for a texture and search for no draw. Apply it. And now you're going to get the clipping tool. And you're going to cut it out from the wall. Just look for the window. And just select it. So it's right there. Now you can just see it there. And use the clipping tool. And cut out the window. And select there. And you're gonna go to your texture application tool, and you're going to look for glass. A nice glass texture. Try that one, no, it's not transparent. Hard looking for a glass texture. So I'll just try that one. Maybe I'll try another one. Ah, that one seems good. Just apply to both faces and apply that. If that looks a bit weird, then you can just rotate it by 90 degrees in this rotate. So rotate and apply. Make sure it's there. So by minus 90, it's a bit off. There we go, perfect. Now we can just apply it to all the sides. There we go. Just fly to there. Alright, now you can just press Control Shift V. We'll copy Control C and then Control V. And then we can. It's in here, but I'm not sure where it is. It's like in Space Special. It's in one of the tools somewhere, but I'm not sure. It's probably there somewhere, but have to find it for yourself. So. Now you can just drag it over the other side and make sure it's centered, aligned. Seems good. And now we just have to get the clipping tool, zoom in on the front view or the side view depending on your map, and use the clipping tool on the window on the outline. Just copy, go through the outline, press enter, and then look for the wall and click delete. Get the application tool and apply it to all faces. You can get this alignment from there. Seems good. Now we're going to create the roof. So just press Control C, Control Shift V, and drag this up. Probably better have it in the actual building, so just drag it down and align it. Do it to all corners. And this corner. And that one seems good. Just apply a roof texture. Usually use the one on the floor, but we're going to use a different one. So look for roof texture and select a nice one. And just use the align tools to drag it down. Just apply it all by right clicking on each wall. Seems good. Now we just have to delete this info player start because it will make that, if you don't delete it, then your player will spawn in there by accident. So make sure that you delete that. Now just get your selection tool to create stairs. Just get a small little block. Just make sure it's a good size. Drag it out a bit. Press enter and look for a texture. Let's use this one. Now we can just drag that out and press Ctrl C and Ctrl Shift V and select this button right here and on Z. Make sure it's that button right there. Press OK. Now it might be different on your map because this doesn't align perfectly, so select that 0 and make sure it's in Y. So that one doesn't work either, so we're going to try to do it in the other angle, but we'll just invert it so it's -7. And so that seems good, so we can just Control Shift V again and do it for 8 pastes. There you can just drag it back a bit to allow for more space for more stairs. Control C, Control Shift V, and that seems good. Just need to bring it back a bit. So Control click on all stairs and bring it back. Alright, that seems good. So we can drag that out to a little platform. And we're going to use the clipping tool on the outline of the stairs and just make sure it aligns perfectly and make sure that the players have enough space to get up the stairs. So bring it back a good bit. Use the entity tool to create an info player start. Just change it to that and use that for your scale. So there, that seems to be a little bit off, so we can just bring it back. That's good. We can just bring this up, and you can align it with the texture. So bring it down a bit. That seems all good. Now we just have to do it with the other walls. And do it with this one, just select the up bit of the wall. And drag it up. And the last wall, drag it up. And apply. Now you just have to add a roof to this one. Just align this real quickly. And now we can just delete this. Now we just have to copy this. And we are going to do Control Shift V. Make sure everything's in 0. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do the number of copy space. Make sure that's in 1. Oh, sorry, 1. And bring it up. Make sure it's aligned perfectly. Bring it up a bit. Seems good. Now I need to apply a roof texture. We'll just steal this one. We just add a light with the entity tool. Bring it to the center of the room. See that red dot? It just represents the middle. So we can just drag it down to the center. Just down a bit more. Now you just create another light. And you can align it up with the one on the top view from the other light. And just bring it down. Align it. Seems good. Now these stairs aren't made very well, so we can just make this a curved staircase by using shift drag and bring it down. But that's not a very good way of doing it. So the best way to do this is to use a prop. So we can just make this a prop underscore static and make it, and double click or press Alt Enter, world model, browse, and search for stair. That one seems good. Click apply, and you can just rotate it if it's not in the right direction. So just drag it down a bit, and just delete all the stairs. And press Ctrl M to rotate it, and on Z angle do 90. And if that doesn't rotate in the right direction, then just do -90. Drag it into the side of the wall. Make sure it fits perfectly with the stairs. You can just bring that to the front of the stairs. Aligned. Just bring that up one bit. Stop the clipping. Just bring that up a bit. Seems good. Now we're going to make this all a funk detail. I'll explain why in a later video. And this is this prop door rotating automatically works with dark RP, so no need to add any more functions. You can just get the no draw texture and add a little pavement in here. So we'll just drag a block tool and bring it up here. I just have to apply that. Just bring it back a bit. Make sure it's all aligned perfectly. That's a good thing about to do in the map. Everything here seems good. Alright everyone, have a good day.